They have just too many troops, and it's literally just us now. So I think that these 3 divisions are as good as dead. Canada did. I think that this game is already over. The Union of Britain capitulated in 1939. They were that bad.
Stay with me. Orders, sir. Take that, you wanker! Orders, sir. En route now.
When do you arrive? 20 hours. When do you arrive? 2 days? What?
You're gonna hold this. What are your orders, sir? Go, go! Fire, fire!
Come on, get there before that freaking cavalry, please. God damn it. Really?
Stay with me. Stay with me.
My only hope now is that they take Barcelona and capitulate us. Otherwise I'm losing all 3 of these divisions. Come on, take freaking Barcelona! It's right there!
Wipe them out.
Move next to it! Go for the capital! Come on! Come on! So what? Whoa! I see, that's a lot of claims. How to go to war with half of the world. The Anderson Doctrine sets out the former colonies belonging to the United Kingdom, lost after the collapse of the end of the Welsh Creek, are rightfully Australasian domain. In the name of our national security, it is vital that we get these colonies back and expand our dominion over the islands of Southeast Asia and the Pacific. Take it! Please! Oh, come on! Finally! Reports from Barcelona confirm that the anarcho-syndicalist city has been captured by advancing Spanish troops. Now I just need to survive until midnight. Save them all. Oh man, that was madness. Can I please go and join somebody competent? I renounce my syndicalist roots. It was a terrible idea. Spanish Civil War is over. The Spanish Civil War is finally over, and it seems that the Kingdom of Spain has emerged triumphant. From having basically been capitulated to winning the war. If you're going to have a second try, I suggest using the new start options to ensure the Sindies have a chance in the Second World Creek. I did! I tried to force the Russian-Soviet Civil War, but it never happened. Right, let's focus on some quality then. We do not have the industrial capacity for a larger armoured force. Instead, we must focus on keeping the Australasia's army small, yet well equipped and well trained. Size is not as important as quality. Okay. Yeah, it looks like France is losing. They put up a hell of a fight, unlike the Union of Britain. 4 million losses, 2 million of which were from France. And 1.45 million against the Germans. No, the CSA isn't losing. It's because the AUS and the PSA are now allied against the CSA. Like, there's always kind of a swing whenever that alliance happens. It's only recently happened. AUS is almost out of manpower, PSA is out of manpower, and these guys have still got 3 million. Nah, CSA is fine. CSA will win. Plus, I'm sending them an ungodly number of guns. We're sending them 1,500 a month. Oh, no, we can't. Wait, no legal transport path? What? Yeah, there is. They have ports. I have ports. And they have loads of convoys. Sardinia is a major power. Oh dear. If I joined the Third Internationale, I would actually be the second largest industrial power to join it. Like, this isn't over. Mexico... This would be a funny reversal, actually. Mexico and the CSA would dominate the Americas. They would kill Canada, which would then be forced to retreat to Britain. In fact, would that wipe Canada out? I guess that depends on whether they actually create the UK or not. And it kind of looks like they haven't. Right, the cores have to actually be owned by Britain, which means they have to capitulate France. And they can't do that until all of the major powers are capitulated. Which is just France. When that happens, Mexico also gets capitulated automatically. Which means the CSA will then be at war on 2 different fronts. I'm just trying to work out if this is still winnable. And the Ottomans have really pushed the Russians back. As has Ukraine. And there are a bunch of cut-offs up there. Though they won't be big ones, probably. Hawaii would be fun to play. I strongly disagree. Hawaii would be unbelievably boring. 3 factories, total. They're on scraping the barrel with 9,000 manpower and 1 division. No, that wouldn't be fun. Well, the weird thing about this, I really don't think that Canada needs to wait. This is a broken event. Canada shouldn't have to wait until until the Third International is defeated. They should just have to retake Britain and then get a decision which forms the UK. That's how it should work. Because they've done it. Mission accomplished. They capitulated the Union of Britain and they own all of that territory now. Oh, sorry, they occupy all the territory. Have I played the Ottomans recently? They're fixed. They're due for an update, but the tree isn't broken anymore. Is it fixed? I hadn't heard that. So I think we can probably save the CSA. And if France can keep holding, we'll go for another... We'll go until France capitulates. If France goes, then it's game over. If we can save the CSA in this time, reform them, and then bring the CSA into the war on France's side, maybe that'll shift the balance of power, because they can take out Canada, which will uncapitulate the Union of Britain. And Union of Britain is basically unscathed, because they've not really lost anything. So my volunteers have just returned home. So I'm going to send them to the CSA now. Plus I'm sending the CSA a bunch of guns, and in fact I think I can send you another just straight up 10,000. Argentina is also communist and still expanding. Mexico is communist. I think we can still come back in this. Do I even have manpower and troops to help that much? I'm still on limited conscription. Like, I have not done anything with my manpower laws. I am very much being a puppet master here. My strength is my industry, and I am just funneling weapons to other people. I'm going to be trying to use my soldiers in a very, very strategic manner. So rather than holding a line and trying to defend stuff, I'm going to be trying to take objectives, especially in this war. The downside, of course, is they are infantry. They are not mechanized. Ooh, that's another point. Can I get field hospitals yet? No, we're still researching it. Although we should hopefully have the resources to immediately establish field hospitals. I think we do. The other thing I can do, actually, is this. Best template ever. And yeah, that's a good point. Send over aircraft. I can now send 80. Okay, we have arrived. I think the PSA is basically dead, so our focus should definitely be
What are your orders, sir?
on US.
Orders, sir.
Still can't draw my freaking lines.
Where's next, sir?
In that case, let's go and take out the PSA. I'm a commando. I don't suffer much attrition.
Where to, boss?
Damn it. I wish that this order was the default. Wouldn't you benefit greatly by getting all your claims and gaining manpower there? Possibly. Those are claims, they are not cores, so I'm not convinced that they would give me the manpower from that territory.
Yes, sir.
Secondly, they are only claims, they are not the territory itself. I suspect that would mean wars. And those are wars I cannot afford to do. Anything getting through? What do you mean there's no legal transport path? There clearly is! I don't get it.
Alright, sir.
The Australasian Catering Corps. Ours is a treacherous land, and it's our military engineers, medics and maintenance companies that often help keep entire units alive and on the move. However, as our army expands, so too must our support companies. They're the backbone of our operations, after all. Army marches on its stomach.
What are your orders, sir?
Oh, there's the PSA units. Hello, PSA. What's my breakthrough? 28. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. However, what I can do is just continuously obliterate them with soft attack. And that also means that I need to shift my F to the Great Lakes. No, that's not really going to do anything. Nah, stay here. Get much better coverage from here.
Where to, boss?
Chile has joined the Third International. Cool. It's not a major power, though. Overwhelming firepower. I'd like some more of that, please. You need a port on the west coast. Why? We can sail around here. We can sail around here. Burma has joined the Reichspakt. Do I have naval zones set up? No. Whoops.
All right, sir.
There we go, now you're going around there.
Orders, sir.
I don't get this. This should be working. Yeah, the deal of the devil happened. PSA and AUS are currently allied. Could AI have naval zone set up for the guns, I mean? Yeah, possibly, but that shouldn't be affecting my supply. That's not being blocked.
Alright, sir.
Mission type neutral. Trade can pass. We should be able to get through Panama regardless, because I'm not at war with anyone. I'm neutral with the world. And they have overland routes to Chicago from their ports.
Alright, sir. Orders, sir.
It even says supply gets through. See? 3 out of 41. Oh no, it's red. Why is that red? Previous bottleneck, Victoria, 30. Is that Victoria? That's Victoria. Oh, I guess it's going through Melbourne. Why is it going through Melbourne? It's a smaller port than Sydney. It is going through Sydney. That's my supply line going through here. It's not red. It's white. Let's restart this. There's definitely something really weird going on here. Bug with the CSA and my France game, I couldn't get supply to my troops in the CSA or send guns even with the Atlantic ports. It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? Because I know during the Kaiserreich Weekly multiplayer they were saying don't bother supporting the CSA because you can't supply them. But that was specifically because they weren't taking New England. They have got New England here, which means they have ports.
Where to, boss?
No supply from capital. But they do. They have supply. What the hell is going on here? Immediately recalculated, it's fine. Yeah, see, that's also a red colour, but I think that's just because the ports here are a bit small. Previous bottleneck, North Island, 15. It's still fine, though. I don't get it. I require 3.4 and I'm getting 30. And the units aren't suffering the attrition, supply attrition penalties. They're just not getting reinforced.
Where to, boss?
Because I'd love to support these offensives, but with my units at half strength I can't. Especially as I'm missing half of the artillery, which is the whole point of my joining this. Any ideas? Because I'm running out of them.